Hey guys, it is Ryan, Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. This is the Monday Night Family Show. So sit back, relax, enjoy your evening. Questions, comments, complaints, as I always say, put them in. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you guys are ready to get into the Monday Night Family Show, I'm on time this week. That's a good thing. What more can I say on that? We've done it. Now, enough of my jibber jabber. Let's start the show. 13 seconds. I guess 4 minutes. Close. Better late than now. We're still okay, though. We're still doing it. Good evening to everyone. Monday night family show. Hey, you guys remember this used to be the Pioneer, but we buried that horse a long time ago. Moving on to bigger and brighter things. This is the Monday Night Family Show, and what I'd like to say is, guys, your comments, they help. Comments, questions, participation. Participation is key. I ask it time and time again. Ooh, there we go. That sounds good. Good. Please like, share, and subscribe. Just don't be shy with your comments or your questions or your concerns. That's why we are here. We're here to talk pigeon racing. If you want to talk something other than pigeon racing, it's fine too. But yeah, what can I say? Hey, we got big things coming here at Feathers Elite. I want to mention to people that are oh yeah, big congratulations to Dan Rego. Dan's started off, he's been closing like a freight train here. I think the last 2 or 3 races it's been 100% Dan Rego. I told guys when we were selling Dan Rego pigeons, I don't know what you guys are missing, but right off the hop, open the gate, Dan Rego's grounded them and pounded them. But people miss it, and then they scratch their head. And that's why next year, when you do an auction and the birds are at 3,000 a piece, you say, well, last year they were at 800 or 1,000. You don't do your homework. I know not only does David Tracy, but my man from Australia, Jeff Henderson, big time Dan Rego fan. Again, Dan Rego was a gentleman I met on behalf of Dirk Leekens, my man Dirk. Dirk, hopefully you're having a piece of pie. And if you are watching tonight, Dirk, don't be shy to say hi. We got some interesting news tonight. Lots of fun stuff coming on. We will wait for people to climb on board before we get into this. I did want to mention on Wednesdays, okay? Wednesdays, oh, sorry. Wednesdays, we are on live with the man, the myth, the legend, John Timmerman. So if you want to participate on Wednesdays, talk to a one loft legend for running maybe the best one loft race in United States history year after year. We will have John on. So I recommend you climb on board if you want to talk to John Timmerman. Great questions you can ask him. And it's a great race. Let's have a sip of our beverage as we twiddle our thumbs here. It's a very quiet crowd tonight. I think I'm going to have to get a guest on one of these nights to fire you guys up. But you guys are my guests. So tell me, what's up in the wonderful world of pigeons? What concerns, what questions, what are on your minds? Guys, we are in here now, January, February, March. We're in the middle of April. Guys should already have their old birds out in North America. I would say definitely training. I don't know if guys do have that. David, what are you up to with your pigeons? Because you're the guy on, so we're going to ask you first. David, what are you doing with your team? after they shortcutted you in Youngbirds. I'm just switching this camera over. Let's see. Maybe my internet is slow tonight. Sometimes that happens. Tracy says, greetings from Buffalo. Hey, Tracy, how are you doing? I look forward to seeing you tomorrow in the evening. I guess we're meeting around 6 p.m., so that's going to be fun, 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 fun. I haven't seen you in about a year. Hey, what's one great thing, Tracy? You're still here. Last year, you almost died like 3 times, but you're here, so that's good. Look forward to meeting you tomorrow. I don't know. Are we eating something? What are we doing? Let me know. I am always craving Mighty Taco. Every once in a while, I have a good Mighty Taco craving. For people who don't know what that is, it's like a souped up Taco Bell version. But, anyways, quiet crowd tonight. You can almost hear a pin drop. We are going to talk about one off race shortly, the Feathers Elite Masters. We will get into that. We're just going to wait for a few more people to climb on board this evening. Feels like we're in the off season here or something. Also, I do want to mention this coming Saturday, we've made some adjustments, but on Saturday, we're going not Saturday, sorry, Sunday, we are going to have race day at Lars. We got some new great features that are going to appear for you guys to play. We're all going to race with Lars together. Lars is part of the Feathers Elite family, and we are going to make you guys a part of it. If you guys would like to play and race along with Lars, our race days with Lars is coming shortly. Hey, his last race at Kievrant, very good, not a sprint flyer. From winning the Antwerp Central, 6 minutes off the pace, which wind isn't in his favor. I think he did real good. He did great in the club. He was 28th in yearlings, and he was 53rd overall. But again, quite a few thousand pigeons participating, and the wind was not in Lars's direction. But Lars was getting his birds ready, and we got David making a comment here. I have the old birds team. I have 55 old birds. Young bird season was short. They're aloft flying very well. I took them training 12 and 25 miles so far. Starts April 26th, 100 miles. What are you doing? What are you doing? Wake them up. Let's go. You should be already at 30 or 40 tosses with those birds. Come on. Remember, old birds are the same as young birds. They need it. Push. Push. You're running out of time on that track, Mr. Tracy, as far as I'm concerned. Guys, if you're going to beat David, you're going to have to outwork him. David, whatever you did in young birds, do the same in old birds. I want to get to this. I didn't get a chance to show this on Saturday, but we are going to watch Lars's cocks get ready here for the race. Let me post this on here. So he's going to open the boxes up for the cocks. Watch this. Okay. You're going to open up the boxes. Now, you're going to just see. Watch this. Lifts them up. Now, these are the cocks on the race team, okay? Look at this. Opening up the box. Open it right up. These cocks have not got to go into the back of the box for a few days. Okay? Lars and Ricky are running open wheel together. See how good an Eat Sleep race sweater looks? You guys look professional when you're in this stuff. You can get it at Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. Let's take a look. Okay. Take a look at the boxes. He opens it up. Now watch what the cocks do. This is what you're looking for. Watch. Okay. Here we go. Now again, he's in the loft. Look at the cock go right to the bull. You see that? Let's see what the rest of the kids do. Again, guys, motivating without hens. Motivating without hens. Just turning the bulls, letting them climb in. You see, they all go right to the back of the bull. It's like hopping on that king-size bed saying, honey, when are you climbing in? Where are you, my dear? Look at them all. Every box. Now, there's a few more boxes over that the camera can't pick up. But you see, look at the motivation. Take a look at this. Look at this. I love seeing stuff like this. Look at this. Now, you see it, eh? Pigeon's turned on all the boxes. Boom, boom, boom. They're all in. He's opened them up. You're going to see him bring the baskets in. Brings the widowhood baskets in before he baskets the cocks. Not showing any hens. Just showing them the bulls. Letting them get into the bulls. He's telling them, when you come home, she's going to be there. This is what we're telling them. And just take a look. Look how it works. You're seeing it right here. Now, as we wait, we'll watch. Look at the one cock right in the middle there, right up in the bull. Look at the cocks. The best is when they're in the bulls. They're showing the most motivation. As we wait, you see Lars bring the baskets in. Now, again, if we look at this and say, well, what do I want to see? Maybe have the baskets in before. Yeah, I think. But you'll watch him pick up the cocks. And I'm looking how the birds look in his hand. 416 and then the 420. So the first nominated was second. And as we watch Lars put them in, he's putting them in, I believe, as they were nominated. Sometimes the internet is a bit slow, but we got that fixed out. Birds are blowing out of their shirt. Lars actually enjoyed how they felt. A little different system this year for Lars working with Ricky. So that's a lot of fun. Ricky and Lars are kind of flying friend partners, so that's good. But you can see how the birds are built in his hands. Very, very nice. We are going to have some shipping shows coming for you. Don't worry, guys. But we just wanted to show this. Very quiet crowd tonight. Good evening, Mike Green. I hope you are doing well. Safe travels on the road. And you see Lars placing them in as it goes. And again, I can switch this over so you see a little bit more, but it's basically that's how it's done. Birds basketed, and then I'll show you what Lars does at the end. Now, when I'm looking at this, I want to see the cocks a bit tighter to the bull, to the nest. You see those cocks moving back and forth. They need, I think, in my opinion, to hold the box a bit tighter. That's just my opinion. You know, everybody can make a comment and say, well, oh, mine are this, mine are that. But you can definitely see how nice these birds are. They're wedged out, they're blown out. I can tell. They look super. This guy is going to be deadly this season. I have a feeling he is going to be a real weapon. Lars, trust me on this. Let's get the camera smaller so you can see. But I like the cocks just a bit tighter in the box. Hold their box. And guys, you get by that by playing with them a bit more. The second race, he was good. He was about 10 minutes off the pace. Those are more real. They're 2 or 3 year old cocks. They're a bit slower. But you know what was great? He clocked all 4 cocks in, I think it was 8 minutes. So they were 10 minutes off the Union win, but all 4 were there within under 10 minutes. So they came just like boom, 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 boom. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to say this. I want to thank Lars for allowing Loft Manager Richard to fly along with him this year. And, they've been working on some training techniques. They've been playing around a little bit. And now we're going to show what Lars we were talking about of a little bit of motivation. So first thing he does was he takes the boxes and opens them up and let the cocks go into the bowls. Okay, but this isn't a big motivation. It's a little bit. He's trying to tell them. And now what he's going to do is he leaves the room, and you see he turns the camera. Now you see how those widowhood boxes are all open? Okay, the lid is open. Now he's going to bring the hens in. He's going to bring the hens in, and the hens are going to go up to the boxes, fly to the boxes, and the cocks are going to see this. So the cocks know now the hens are in that loft. And he does this. He did this for about 15 minutes. And then he took the cocks out of that room beside that loft. And he had the basket closed. He left the basket there for about a half hour so they could hear those hens. They could hear. And then he moved them away to a dark, quiet spot where he couldn't hear the hens anymore, just for a little bit of motivation. Can I tell you about the pedigree? The pedigree on what, my friend? I enjoyed watching the races on Sunday. Now, I want to say something. We are going to, I've talked to Lars, and I'm going to go back to this just to show this, because I want to do this, guys. I do. I want you to see how he motivates. So just hold on. We're going to go like this. We're going to play this back again. DJ, spin that shit. So what I want to say is we have got the internet problem solved at Lars's. So we're going to have good internet this week. We will be on about a half hour prior to the birds coming home. He will race this Sunday from Kivren. I think there'll be 16 birds in the race, or it might be a double race. I'm not sure. We haven't discussed yet on how we're going to play. So the birds this would be their second race of the season. Oh, whoops. And might I say, for the first race of the season against guys that have been playing 5 weeks, and he is only 6 minutes off winning the whole Antwerp Central Union, I'm giving Lars 100% great result. But you'll see. You see him open these boxes up, and you see the cocks going into them. And it's so funny how I call it sensitive pigeons are. Change it. Just open the door. Look, open the box. These are yearling cocks. They're not old cocks. These are yearlings, and they know something's different. They get excited. Guys, putting a mirror in. Small little things. Small little changes add motivation. Listen to not what I say. Listen to guys like Xavier Verstrada. Small motivation. Small. Look at the Cox. Look at them playing. Look. Going to the back of the box. Oh, where is she? Where is she? Look, throwing a cock out of the wrong box. Cock thought, hey, I'm going to own this box too. But you see how it's done. Great job for the first time out. I agree. I think Lars has got a couple good wins coming this season. Are we going to win a national? We don't know. Are we going to try? We're damn right we're going to try. I'm going to say something. Lars has given Ricky the opportunity to get back into pigeon racing, and we're going to allow him to let him go as far as he wants and play that game. Like I say, I'm looking birds. I'm not understanding what you're saying. He clocked all 12 of his yearling cocks, I believe it was in 30 minutes, just under 30 minutes from 65 miles. Basically, I think 9 of them he clocked in 10 minutes. There was a couple slower ones. But that's okay. His 4 old birds, they were there in 10 minutes. Again, more for distance. He has no sprint pigeons in his loft. So he said to me, he said, Ryan, I haven't flown a sprint race that well before. And, we're lucky that we get to work with Lars. Lars has got great pigeons, a great loft, good pigeon man, feeding them great. My dad said one thing. It's nice working with a guy that knows, eats, sleeps, and races pigeons, because Ricky's doing his part, Lars is doing his part, and the birds feel tremendous. And we're going to show that this week on these pigeons. I really do mean you're going to see it. You just got to tune in. Go, Lars, go. And again, Lars, the base, at least 50% of the backbone are the Van Laar pigeons. Again, 7, 8, 900 kilometer pigeons. From 600 to 850, these pigeons will be there. That's when we want to see these birds go. But you can feel him. He's feeling them. He's feeling good. And again, Keith ran 1 hour and 1 minute to win the Fed. They were 6 minutes off the pace. He lost 1 minute in the dropping them. So he's 5 minutes off the pace with the wind against us. You can only win what your competition will allow you. I think very, very well. And first time out pigeons. That loft is spotless. Well, Lars is one of those guys. He's got, for his breeders, his dry litter. I'll try and get some different videos, but I just wanted to show you how he motivated the cocks on the family show. I'm going to try and get, well, maybe 1 week Ricky, 1 week Lars on this Monday night show to talk about these pigeons, or maybe we're going to get both of them on and just talk about the race, or we're going to move that to Thursday. I don't know yet. All I know is I think Lars and Ricky, they fly well together. Ricky's always not the easiest, but I will say this. Lars is a very easygoing guy. Ricky's very easygoing, and they communicate well. And with me in the middle, I think it's great. Thank you, Lars, for giving LMR the opportunity to train his old birds. I agree 100%. Lars had to come out of the box with this one, but Lars did, and we are going to see if this pays off here in the end. I know one thing. When Ricky said to me, the way Lars shook my hand Saturday when the first bird come, my dad thought, holy shit, he's going to rip my arm off. He was excited. He was pumped. He was happy. And I think that's a great thing. LMR is living his best pigeon boss life. It's such a sad thing that, not to bring any negativity to this, but this is great. This is positive. This is awesome. A man has to fly halfway across the world and leave his home to race pigeons in a different country. I say that's a shame to the to pigeon sport, but hey, it is what it is. When he comes back, they'll want to pay him to race against him. He's now racing against the best. And I got to say one thing. Lars had 3 birds in the top prizes in the yearlings, which was great. For your first time out, when you're 3 weeks behind the first race of the season, I'm not going to complain. Actually, my only complaint is I like to be ready for the first of the race, but this kind of came together last minute. No excuses. It's nice to see Ricky getting to play again. Would you guys like Ricky or Ricky and Lars to come on and talk about the races? We can do that. I think that would be fun. What do you guys think? Lots of people watch the show, and people are always shy to make comments. I'll tell you, it's hard to sit here and sing and dance, talk to yourself. You almost need a co-host. So I use the audience as the co-host, but you guys got to help me get off your ass and get going. And you see here, this is where Lars again switches the camera, leaves the widowhood baskets open. So each stall has a cockbird, and he lets the hens in. The hens go up to the boxes, and away we go. So we've seen that. We know it. Let's switch our camera. I can go back if you guys want to see it again. Let me know. I am having a vodka and fresca this evening. You know what they say? Throw out those nutcrackers. As I make my beverage, for people wondering what is fresca, it's this stuff. I think it gives you Parkinson's or something over time, but I'm not sure if it's going to. I'm going to do the test on it. I'm really enjoying it. I used to be a Diet Pepsi kind of guy and vodka, but I like Fresca. I like Fresca with tequila and a bit of salt and fresh squeezed lime. Good stuff, man. I have been missing a bit of tequila. I think I might switch over here in a little bit. Are we racing? Are we in the race loft? Yes, you are in the race loft. You are in Lars is 2 sections. So he has one section with 12 yearling cocks, and he has one section with four 2 and 3-year-old cocks. They started with 33 pigeons. Richard and Lars started to play together. And when we got to the first race, there are 16 pigeons. Now, some would say, well, what happened? Turn the screwdriver. You know, all these guys got all these pigeons. Just turn the screwdriver. The more you turn the screwdriver, the less pigeons you have. But first race, sent 16 pigeons, got all 16 pigeons home. Some good prizes. We didn't expect the old cocks to be thunder. We expect the old cocks to show up a little later. And what we mean by a little later is a little further in the distance. You guys have to understand when you are flying the Kivran, the Noyon, those short sprint to middle distance, you're playing in the Diamond Verbont. You're playing against Carl Lambrechts, Sorel Lambrechts, David Peters, all those guys in Antwerp that love racing sprint pigeons. These guys have sprint pigeons. All they race is the same 2 races, Kivran or Noyon. David Peters, he really just likes Noyon. Okay? So they cultivate pigeons for this. And when you have a little bit further pigeons, they're just a little bit different. We're not knocking either one. They just specialize in it. And I'll say something. You know, you play in Belgium, you're playing against specialty guys. You're playing When you fly Kivran Noyon, those two short races, there are guys, all they want to play are those races. They cull, they breed, they develop a pigeon for that system. They don't worry about middle distance. They don't worry about national races. They don't worry about long distance. They don't care. They're focused on 65 miles and 100 miles. That's what their focus is on. Yeah, our buddy Rick Hermans in his area. Uh, was it Kivran? It was Kivran. He had the fastest in Kivran. I think there was about 3,500 in the area. I can't remember. I should have posted it up there. Congratulations to Rick Hermans. Uh, hey, it is what it is. Ooh, that's a nice drink. Fresh, refreshing, super nice. But yeah, getting back to racing with Lars, we are going to have every race weekend. We're going to have a little fun. We're going to have a little pick bird season. We've got about 20. Yeah, it was Noyon. Yeah. It was Noyon. Okay. Hey, he beat us in Noyon. He was about probably about 10 minutes ahead. Congratulations to Rick. Good pigeons, great pigeons. And again, you can go look at the Rick Herman's loft tour. Is it the most greatest setup loft? No. Good pigeons. Good pigeons. You got those William DeBrum pigeons. You got great pigeons. Um, and it helps. Again, people wonder, well, what does a Kivran release look like? Okay, there. That's Kivran. Okay, that's it right there. That's about 25,000 pigeons going up at once. So you guys understand it? You get it? You see it? There's winners there. There's club winners. There's section winners. There's prevention. It's there. But man, there is a lot, and I mean it. A lot of pigeons going up, and they got to fight through it. Look, you still see the odd straggler, but like rockets, they're gone. Hey, the way I look at it is, it's pigeon racing, and you know what's so awesome is Richard gets to train. Richard gets to single toss, double toss, do what he want. Play the pigeons with Lars. Go to the training spots, see guys training, driving home, seeing groups and groups and groups and groups and groups and groups of pigeons. And to see that, you understand it. Richard today has a better understanding than a year ago. It's one thing to talk it, it's another thing to do it. And it's the truth. You got to get in there to feel it. I know watching on race day the other day, I was pretty excited. It kind of an emotional, good feeling because, Lars allowing Richard to come on board and play together and changing up a few things, maybe some bigger things. I don't know. We won't get into that. That's not for that. But watching two guys work together and then me being a part a little bit in the background, talking, discussing with both guys, it's nice to sit down on a Sunday and actually watch pigeons that you've put some work into, and we're all on the same page. We're all playing for that win or playing for a good position or a good group, a good firing from the group. People don't realize that sometimes it's not about winning. It's about the group, right? It's about seeing your army and how your army's coming. How quick did they come home? You know, people don't realize that. The oh, I wanted to open up something here for you guys tonight, which we will get into. Let's switch over and just see if there's comments. Is Ricky going to help Lars all season. For now, Ricky will be there. I think Ricky is going to be there for the whole season. It's been something that we've been talking about, and you know, trying to get into a club and combine here in Southern Ontario, it's hard. People keep the past forever. Hey, it's good, it's bad. Everybody's an asshole. Everybody has an asshole. It's not poor me. It's not poor Ricky. It's not poor anyone. It's pigeon flying. And you think about it. You get into your 70s. You've been retired, and you're dying to raise pigeons. Why would I want to raise pigeons in America? Why would I want to raise pigeons in Canada? Why? Why would I even want to raise them in Holland? Not knocking them. All great spots, right? But if you can play in the Diamond Verbond area, the mecca of pigeon racing, where the best of the best play, you know what? Right there. That's it. That's what it means right there. It's a bucket list. It's a F you. I did it. I can say I've done it. If I did it for 1 year, 1 season, I've done it. And that's something that nobody can take away. And I promise you, if there's one thing I know it from playing soccer. When you go to the top level, first division, and you play, when you come back and you're done, you never play again because you can't go backwards from playing at the top level. When you made it to the top level, you will not go back. I don't know. Will you want to play again in Canada? What's the point? Everybody's asleep. Hell, I looked. I know. Again, I don't want to knock this, but the board and bond race. I wish I had the photo. Maybe I do have it. I can check. But the board and bond race. I thought this was quite fun. They're putting on what are they putting on? They're putting on a young bird race, and they've put it on for. This was a race that wouldn't let us participate in. I thought I had it here, but I don't. I know. So we're not going to worry about that. But in their advert, they welcome people to come. And they got all these rules. Now, again, it's at someone's property, which I understand. But they said, like, no alcohol. You can't have a beverage. You can't, because it's family rules. Or it's a family event. Why say that? Just say the owner wants no drinking on the property. Because that's bullshit. Why even say it? It sounds stupid. It's not family rules. It's not family rules. How many families, you go over to the house, it's Christmas, you have a beer. You go over, hey, you come into the house, you want to have a beer? Great. Okay. Don't give me bullshit family rules. Please just be honest and say, this is an open event. We are having it at Helmut Huber's house. He's nice enough to put this shit on. He wants no drinking on the facility. Just say that. Don't give me some bullshit family rules shit. Family thing. Don't do it. I don't appreciate it. I think it looks stupid. Not my, not my race, but I looked at it. He touched me the wrong way. I finished a hard day at work, ship my pigeons. I ship them. I'm talking to a bunch of my buddies. Hey, you want a beer? You want a drink? Yeah, I'll have a beer. I'll have a drink. I'll have a hot dog. I'll have an ice cream. Sure. Hey, bro. Your video, big. Hello from Morocco. Thank you. Go big or go home. Are the Van Leer pigeons will be at your auction next season? If you are interested in 100% pure Van Lars, you can contact me directly. I don't know if I will be selling. Again, I've had some offers. I haven't made any decisions. I don't know. If you would like to order youngsters, you can. That is available. But again, I'm not going to commit to an auction at this point. I know there is interest. I just have to wait and see. Again, I have to make sure that I have all my T's and I's crossed and dotted before I relinquish any Van Laar pigeons because they are super rare and they have super genetics. They produce super results. Oh, hey, there's my man. There he is, the one and only from Down Under, Jeff Henderson. Morning from Down Under. Hope everyone is well. Jeff, I want to say, how is your training going? You're doing something different than you've ever done. How is it going so far? And Frank Wildwind, if you're in the house, give me a hell yeah. I also wanted to make just a little, we're going to make a move here. I want to go over and I want to say, I'm looking on the Win Companion here. And I got to give a shout out to a guy I respect very, very much. We're going to go over to the Big Andy One Off race. He had his final this weekend. Fairly easy race, 1483. He needed an easy one after that hard one. He did. The Birds needed it. Birds did very, very well. Not knocking that at all. Not knocking it one bit. I'm going to say this. Congratulations to that first drop. Three Kingdoms Lofts. Adelaide Lofts. CR7. He likes Ronaldo. Congratulations there. A-Lin. There's a Canadian guy in here. CU. The Mountain Man Loft. I don't know who this guy is, but hey, congratulations. That's the first six pigeons on the drop. But the ace pigeon. History repeats himself. Look who it is. The ace pigeon. Where is he? Come on. I seen him here before. I'm going to pull him up. Right there. Dave Klausing wins the 20,000 super prize. I believe it's 20,000. Band number 38, Blue Bar. What a pigeon. Let's see what his track record was in a what is it? A series of races that was pretty tough. Not tough, but you look at the speeds here in the first four races. First race was 150 miles, speed of 13:57, 16 minutes to win. So that race to me could have been had we not had race 3 the way it was. I don't know if that bird wins it, but listen. So race number 1, he's 16 minutes off the pace. He's 800th out of 1,900 pigeons. So yeah, not so good. Race 2, bird drops to 300. He's moving up, moving in the right direction, but he's only 4 minutes off the pace. But my friends, this is where he drops the hammer. On race number 3, this pigeon number 38 from Dave Klausing, he has a monster race. He's only 2 minutes off the pace on a race where they go basically from 1,600 pigeons down to 400 daybirds. So they're bam. Dave Klausing comes in. And then on the final race, again, we move up to speeds of 1,400. He punches the bird in 67th. And when we look at the average, Dave Klausing winning it handily by 7 minutes. Congratulations. The Canadian Mountain Man Loft was 5th, so that's good. Hey, Klausing does it again. Guys, time in, time out. I told you. Son of a bitch gets it done. Those pigeons, they find a way. Yeah, humans, that is correct. My man Hendo says training is going great. Tossed out to 18 tosses out to 25 kilometers north and south. Lost 1. All right. Well, you got to get going now. You got to push it a little bit more. Hendo, a little bit more. You're behind Wildwind. You know, you're behind the one and only Frank Wildwind. Wildwind's on fire this year. He's making moves. He said he's coming. He's coming for Sunshine, and he's coming for Hendo. Uh, what else did I want to say? I was just looking here. Everybody is quiet tonight. Why? Oh, do we want to talk about the Masters? The Feathers Elite Masters. You guys have some questions. If you guys want to talk about it, let me know. I am going to say this. The Royal Cup, let me get this going so you guys see. No. Willie Daniels doesn't enter one-off races. He doesn't need to. He's not interested. He's past that in his life. That's not being rude. They just fly. They fly in the best area. They don't need to play in one loft. I call it one loft lucky races. But hey, I'm going to say this, guys. There's some races here I want you guys to look at on the Win Companion. Okay, and right here, there's on the first row, on the top row, in the far right corner. You see my mouse. You've got the California Classic, taking birds until first week of June. Always great prizes. Let's look at some of the prizes here. John puts out projected prize payout, and this is normally how it goes. 305 mile for the final race. The first drop is going to split 100,000 points. That means dollars. Okay. Second gets 10,000 points. Third, 8. It goes down. So if there are 10 birds on the drop, they add all that money up together and you divide it. After the top 10 pigeons, after the first 10 pigeons are clocked, 11th through 75 win $1,000 US. He's got prizes at the 190 miles, first to 15th, 1,000 each. He's got average speed prizes. First, 12,000. Second, 7,000. Third, 4,000. Fourth, 3,000. Fifth to 10th, 1,000. And then he's got the encore second wind race. So you guys want a great race. Okay, a great race. Hit the California Classic. I promise you, send your pigeons and send yourself. Go for the experience. Right now, we're going to take a look at what John's got going on. Look at all the lists of the breeders, okay? This is a Super Bowl, a World Cup, a Masters pigeon race right here. The best of the best from the United States and Canada are playing right here. Take a look at the list, guys. He's going to take in 1,380 pigeons so far. He's got 582. And you guys are flying against some of the very best in the United States. You're going to get your David Clousings. You're going to get Bill Ensign. Let's keep looking. You're going to get Irish Syndicate. You're going to get JoJo's International. You're going to who else? I'm just looking through the names. I love looking at the names. Big names. Big names. Let's look. Man, there's a lot of names here. Oof. Look at the names. You see as we go through it. Tim Brandon there. There's another one. Good one. Joe Namalka. Patty Gage. The list goes on and on and on and on. But I can go through it all day long. You guys want a great race? This is one for you. Mike Green says, okay, let's get over here. Yes. Wildwind is on fire. We are catching him slowly. Oh, you're going to have to work a lot harder to catch him slowly. But Willie's birds do good in OLRs. Well, yeah, his birds do good in OLRs, but that doesn't mean he has to play. Jason Mihalik, what are you saying yes to? I cannot remember. Also, I want to say this again. Also on the Win Companion, okay, if you're playing in the California Classic, which is right here, okay, scroll down to the next row and go right here, Royal Cup. See it right here? Go there. This is a little more expensive of a race, but John puts on a hell of a show. You can see both lofts. They're on the same property. 2 days of racing, bigger prize money. And again, we'll look at the prizes here in the Royal Cup based on 1,000 birds. So everything depends on pigeons coming in. 140-mile race, first to 20th gets 1,000. Second race, 190 miles, first to 25th gets 2,000. Final race, first drop splits $200,000 and then clocking order. Champion bird, that means average speed pigeons, 20,000 for first, 10,000 for second, 5,000 for third. It is a royal event. And again, let's take a look at the breeders. Big list here. Big list. You got your closings. You got Ado. AFL's in here. Bill Ensign again's in here. Patty's in here. 673 birds are scheduled. They're at 251. And we have loft tours, guys, on all these races. So go and check them out. And this is again in that same week of pigeon racing. So don't be shy. Get involved. Get involved. And then there's the San Diego Triple Crown. Shit. 3 races. You guys are going to have to break your bank. You might only be able to send 2, 2, and 2. The best year I ever had in San Diego was I sent 5 birds to the Triple Crown. I sent 2 birds to the California Classic and 2 birds to the Holiday Cup. I did nothing in the California Classic. I cleaned up in the Holiday Cup. And I think I won about 10 or 12 grand in Ron Steinbrenner's race. And it was the greatest week of pigeon racing I had ever been on. Because it just seemed like every day I was winning a few more thousand. I didn't win it. The pigeons did. Pigeons did great. And I guess that's what it's about. People say, well, I've won this and I've won that. Your pigeons have done that. Also, I wanted to get in. I just wanted to do this. So what I was thinking here, we've got our Feathers Elite Masters. We are going to run the Feathers Elite Masters. We have made a quick right turn. We've made a quick change of plans. And we are going to play our breeders' birds in Belgium. So breeders being our Feathers Elite breeders, we are going to fly them all in Belgium. We're going to play it that way. Myself and loft manager Richard are going to work with even a little bit of help from Lars. We are going to play the pigeons ourselves. We are not going to bring them into North America. We put it up. I'm going to be honest. I thought there would be a lot more excitement to play against the Europeans' best. And you know what? I'd rather leave the pigeons in Europe and play them against the best in Europe than guys. We had a handful, 10 guys signed up, or 12 or 11. Thank you guys. Again, I'm sure one day we will do something. Please don't take it personally, but I want you guys to save your pigeons. I'd rather you send them to the Holiday Cup or the Royal Cup, where there's some big numbers, and I don't want to waste my Europeans dollars on all this importation when people aren't interested in playing. So it's a bit. It's I guess it's bitter and it's sweet, but it's fun because we still get to race the pigeons. You guys still get to be a part of it because we always make it a part of you guys, and it's going to be fun. Ricky gets the opportunity, our breeders get the opportunity, and you guys get the opportunity to play in Belgium, which I think is better than anything else out there. And we're just going to save all these pigeons, all that transportation. Had we have had a sold out crowd, people wanting to get in, okay, fine. But if there's just no interest, I'm not going to waste the time or the energy on it. I'd rather put the time and the energy into something where there's something where there's more interest. So, for the guys that signed up, Mike Green, David Tracy, Wings Over Canada, 3DX Lofts, Marshman. I'm sure I'm missing some names, but the Canadians, Jason Mihalik, my man there from what's his name? Is it Jerry? I can't remember. But anyways, thank you guys. I hope you'll stay with us. I hope you follow what we are going to do in the Masters. You guys are going to have more fun. And you know what? Take those pigeons and put them in the races that I'm showing you. Just put them in and trust me. And if you go to the races, you'll see me there. You're going to see me at the California Classic. You're going to see me at the Royal Cup. And guys, another race, I'm going to tell you, it needs a bit of help. It needs a bit of you. If you take your birds, you put them right here. Right here. That's San Diego Triple Crown. This is where you want to go. All right. There it is. Guys, we got to get this one filled up. This should be a 4, 5, 600 bird race. It's going to be great. Ahmad is going to do a great job with Steve Miner. Look at the list, guys. They're scheduled for, I believe, 364 pigeons. They've got 101 in the loft. Let's get going. Get involved. It's the San Diego Triple Crown Classic. Every year, great, great, great pigeons come out of here. So get involved with it. Well, guys, we've been on for 59 minutes. You guys are a little bit quiet tonight. I guess we're going to have to fire up the crowd. We're going to have to get somebody on next Monday. Ooh. But hey, remember, Wednesdays, we got live here, New York time, 8 p.m. Don't be shy. Get there. Get on our One Loft Wednesdays live with John Timmerman. And Saturdays or Sundays, it depends. We will post race day at Lars's. We will be there, and we're going to make this fun. Again, we bring you the content. If you guys enjoy it, watch it, like, share, and subscribe it. What are your goals with Youngbirds? Goals with Youngbirds is always to win nationals. Who wouldn't want to win a national in Youngbirds, especially in Belgium? I think that's a goal. Consistent races week in, week out, whenever you play them. You don't always have to win, but you have to have the army coming very consistently. Sometimes people look at, you won the race, but you were first and then you waited 25 minutes for your next bird. Is that really flying consistent. I would rather be fourth or fifth and have bird, 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 boom. That tells me what we're doing, and the birds, they're there. How is the Masters going to run in Belgium? Are you sending them by themselves or with the clubs? We're going to always play them in the clubs. We will play them in the national races. We are going to play them that way. Like I said, it's for you guys also to understand how these pigeons have to race in Belgium. It's better than any one-off race. In my opinion, it's racing against real pigeon men. And we are going to fly partners with our breeders. If we have the birds from our breeders, we are going to put them on the road. They will fly on the darkening system, and we are going to play the game. We're going to try our best. We are going to race them out to the best of the capabilities of ourselves and the pigeons and see how it goes. I know one thing. We're going to push them hard. We're going to work them, and we're going to have a lot of fun. And you guys are going to be able to follow along with that. Okay? Are we going to be perfect? Nope. Are we going to have losses? Yep. Are we going to win races? I don't know. Are we going to come dead last? Well, maybe. Are we going to try our very hardest? Absolutely. Is anyone going to outwork us? Absolutely not. And guess what? If the big man up there, you got to give us one. Just one. Give me one good one. That's it. I think it's a fantastic idea. I know, Henderson, you will be in it. And I hope the people that have signed up that don't have to send birds now, I hope they're not angry or pissed off. Please, guys, I am not saying that we are not ever going to run another one-off race in Canada or somewhere in the world. We are. We're not saying we're not. Just right now, I just don't see, there's no interest. So what am I going to do? Am I going to bring all these European pigeons here to fly against basically themselves when I give you guys a green light to bring your pigeons and beat them? But there's no interest. So let's fly the pigeons on the greatest race course in the world, Belgium. Let's fly them to Quievrain, the Noyon. Let's fly them to National Bourges. Let's fly the 4 national races. Let's see if we have what it takes to start and finish a season. Isn't that what pigeon racing's about? Sure, it's scary. It's shit your pants scary. That's what makes it fun. That's why I said, Frank Wildwin, push, goddammit, push. Don't worry about what you lose. We don't worry about the soldiers that don't make it. We focus on the ones that can. You know, I thought the crowd tonight would be a little more. Next week, we're going to spruce this up. Youngbirds starts. Hey, Youngbirds is a few weeks away. We've got a lot of pans in the fire. Remember though, this season, Youngbirds, the start in the middle of May, but it goes right till the end of or middle of October. So we got lots of time to play. We're interested in the national races, which is in the end of July. So we got lots of time. What is your honest thoughts on Barcelona race? How much money does the final winners make? They don't make anything in Barcelona unless they're gambling. I don't think there's cash money. Guys, as far as I'm concerned, Barcelona is probably going to be one of the greatest pigeon races in the world. It's got to be. So I don't think it needs money. I think, you know what, money would be great, but do you ever notice how much problems money brings in? Money is the root of all evil. something pure as pigeon racing. Money darkens it. But we need money. We all use money. I'm not against it. But, I can't imagine what a guy like Emil Dennis or Nicholas Norman, when they win the Golden Wing in Belgium. I don't know what that would be like. I probably would take the trophy with me everywhere I went because I won it. I think Ricky Seven and yourself will have a fantastic a time racing. Guys, I'm going to say this. We don't do this, Jeff, and I really mean this. We don't do this ourselves. There's a team of us. Myself, Richard, Leah, Lars, even my mom. Yeah. Uh, I could say even Lars's family. And then it's you guys. It all works together. Okay, it all works together. So we're not doing it on our own. When we do something, we ask, hey, you guys help out, participate, play along. Guys, we're trying to bring you content. We're trying to bring you behind the scenes. We've got some ideas coming for this season that are, I almost say in the pigeon world, earth shattering. They're fantastic. You just got to play along. And if you guys follow the ball, we're going to be all right. We're going to make it happen. We got some great ideas. We've got a great team put together. We're focused. And you know what? We don't use words like we can't do it. We can and we will. And you know what? Losing, it's okay. We can lose. But we are going to work very, very hard. And I know one thing. As long as you work your ass off, you'll never lose. I'm going to say this, guys. I'm sorry about the Feathers Elite Masters. We just switched gears. We are now going to play it in Belgium. You guys take those birds that are in North America. Lance Dennis, you especially, Ian Sybil, Kay Marshman, all you guys, take those birds to San Diego and play them. I'm giving you the pass. Play them. Come on down there. I will be down there. Send your birds. You're not wasting nothing. We're going to give them big prize money to play for with one of the very best loft managers on this planet, John Timmerman. We are going to be on with John on Wednesday, 8 p.m. New York time. For you guys in the West Coast, it's 5 p.m. Get your asses on there. If you have questions, ask there. What can I say? But onwards and upwards. If you're not first, you're last. That's from Ricky Bobby. And as my man Don said, keep your stick on the ice. And the main thing is, we're going to have a whole lot of fun. Whole lot of fun. Kevin Hoffman's in love. Tracy, 100%. Okay, guys, I have been on for 1 hour and 8 minutes. We're quiet tonight. Too quiet. When we're this quiet, I can't play. You got to bounce the ball back and forth. Bounce the ball back and forth. Come on, guys, let's start bouncing. Hendo, train those pigeons. David Tracy, you're behind already, eh? Pick it up now. Pick it up, Tracy. You better not lose your first race. You don't have to. You know how to win them. Anyways, I will see you guys on Wednesday. Make sure you guys are on. I will post this up one more time so you know. Wednesday and Sunday. Okay? Send your birds also. California Classic, World Cup, San Diego Triple Crown. I'm Ryan, Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions, formerly the Pioneer. Jeff, what are you saying? To the Flyers in North America, Ryan leads you to the water, but you couldn't drink. Get on. Don't say that. They'll figure it out. Mike, I hope you're doing good. Start racing. Train them hard. Jeff, Jeff, I will say one thing. Guys, Jeff Henderson from Australia. If you guys want to know a little something fun about him, I've known him for I haven't known him personally. I've known him for about 3 years personally. But there's Hendo. I always got to give his photo because he loves that. Even naked, guys, if you want guaranteed sex, you put this on and your wife is going to attack you. But I met him, I think almost 7, 8 years ago. He participated online with our Pioneer One Loft. I think he won some prize money. And he's always followed along. He's always tried what we've offered. He did even, being in Australia, he signed up for the Pioneer Masters. Guys, round of applause for Jeff Henderson, a true Pigeon sport. A guy that's in it to win it. A guy that thinks outside the box. He's been on multiple Pigeon Boss tours. Will he participate this year in the Feathers Elite Masters? Yes, he will. And hey, you bought two of the very best Stefan Lambrecht's pigeons. I know when Ricky took them over to Lars, Lars was shaking. They were so nice. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this up because you know what? I did it. I told you. We've moved past it. You guys got great races in San Diego. Actually, watch this one. You guys want to know something? Watch this. Hey, Henderson, next year, 2027, are you going to compete in the Triple Crown, the Royal Cup, and the California Classic? And are you going to come down and fly in San Diego and be with us down there? Watch his answer. Watch this, guys. Watch it now. There's the Pigeon Boss Tour in 2027. It's all about San Diego. Watch what he says. Just watch. I'm not going to put words in his mouth. He's a big guy. Take a look. Hold on. It's a bit spooky, but shit. It is spooky. I'm not going to lie. And he's right in front of the window. Look at that, eh? In front of the window. Let's see what the Hendo Henderson says. Look, Jeff Henderson. Yes, that is the plan. 2027. Guys, if one thing I will say, think outside the box. Jeff Henderson does. You guys are in America. Go to San Diego. I did it 3 years in a row. It's awesome. I'm going to be back there this year. I'm going to be back there next year and the year after. Why? I've been invited. I'm working with this great organization. And you know what? We're going to put on a great race, and we want you guys to be there. Onwards and upwards. Onwards and upwards. Kevin Hobbs says, greetings, Ryan Lost from Florida on vacation. Great show as always. Kevin Hoffman, I don't know if tonight was such a great show. I felt a little bit quiet. I mean, shit, guys, come on. Mike Green started 70 whole birds down to 44, but they're doing well. Good job, Mike Green. Don't worry about the soldiers you lose. When you go training and the birds come home and you lose some, they all can come home. Some choose not to, some hit wires, some hit cars, some hit fences, some get eaten by hawks. We get that. We get it. Oh, look at this. Mike Green. Mike, I'm telling you, try, and Mike, I'm being honest. If you're sending a team of 5, try and get 1 into the Royal Cup, 2 or 3 into the California, and 2 or 3 into the Triple Crown. I'm telling you, do it. Do it. You're going to love it. It's awesome. It's out of this world. Okay, I'm done. I'm tired. I've talked a lot. I've done a lot of promoting. We didn't even get to pigeon sickness, pigeon health, pigeon racing, pigeon this, pigeon that, pigeon. Guys, you're not training hard enough. I need 5 more hands, hard to cook, and type at the same time. Well, Tracy, that's a you problem. Use your toes, Tracy. Your toes. You've been in the hospital long enough. You know how to use your feet by now. All right, guys. We're going to see you guys on Wednesday. Great show. Wednesday, this is where we're going to be. Come on and talk with John Timmerman, Royal Cup, California Classic. And we might even be doing a giveaway. So, you know what? Thanks for tuning in, guys. Be safe and get those pigeons signed up. If you do sign up to the Royal Cup or the San Diego Classic or the Triple Crown, let me know. We might even give you some pigeon merch. All right, guys. You have a great evening. Be safe. And we'll see you on Wednesday. Bye for now. Oh.